In Seattle, amidst the aroma of fresh roasted coffee beans, Howard Schultz stumbled upon his destiny. In 1981, he first encountered Starbucks, a small-scale coffee bean retailer. Joining Starbucks as the director of marketing in 1982, Schultz brought his energy and fresh perspective. He immersed himself in the world of coffee, learning the nuances of bean origins and roasting techniques. His vision extended far beyond just selling coffee beans. He saw a future where coffee shops were inviting spaces for connection and community. His travels to Italy in 1983 would prove to be the catalyst for this vision. Life in Brooklyn was not without its challenges. Schultz witnessed his parents struggle to make ends meet. One particular incident would forever shape Schultz's perspective on work and security. When Schultz was 7, his father, while working as a truck driver, slipped on ice and broke his ankle. Without health insurance or workers' compensation, Fred Schultz was unable to work, leaving the family without a steady income. This experience would later inform Schultz's decisions as CEO of Starbucks, where he would champion employee benefits. In Seattle, destiny awaited Howard Schultz. In 1981, Schultz, a sales representative for a plastics company, received an intriguing order from Starbucks. Stepping into the original Starbucks store, Schultz was greeted by an intoxicating aroma of freshly roasted coffee beans. Schultz was immediately captivated by the unique blends and rich scents. He recognized the potential of this unique approach. He saw an opportunity to be part of something special. Driven by his newfound passion for coffee, Schultz approached Starbucks founders. Impressed by Schultz's enthusiasm, the founders offered him the position of Director of Marketing and Operations in 1982. Schultz accepted the offer, leaving behind his secure job. He dove headfirst into the world of Starbucks, learning the intricacies of sourcing the finest Arabica beans. Schultz's dedication to quality was unwavering. He envisioned a company culture that valued its employees and empowered them to become brand ambassadors. Milan was buzzing. It was a busy, exciting place. Coffee in Milan wasn't just a drink, it was like a really important thing. Schultz saw how people would meet at these cool coffee shops called espresso bars, to hang out and chat. These espresso bars were beautiful, like a part of the city itself. Schultz loved how nice they were and how everyone felt like they belonged. Gap 2S. He was amazed watching the baristas, the coffee makers, make each cup of espresso so carefully. Schultz was drawn to the rituals surrounding Italian coffee culture. The baristas were artisans, masters of their craft. Schultz was struck by the Italian tradition of standing at the bar while enjoying espresso. This simple act fostered a sense of community. Schultz envisioned a similar coffeehouse culture in America. He imagined a space where people could come together to connect and build relationships. Howard Schultz returned to Seattle, his mind buzzing with ideas. He envisioned a new coffee experience inspired by Italian espresso bars. Schultz presented his vision to Starbucks founders, but they were hesitant to deviate from their focus on whole bean coffee. Schultz faced a tough choice: stay or pursue his dream independently. The decision to leave Starbucks was not an easy one. Schultz had poured his heart and soul into the company, and he had developed a deep respect for the founders and their vision. However, his passion for his own dream, fueled by his experiences in Italy and his belief in espresso-based coffee culture in America, proved stronger than his desire for security. Armed with his vision and a well-crafted business plan, Schultz embarked on a journey to secure funding for his new venture. He understood that transforming his dream into a reality would require significant capital, and he was prepared to face the challenges that came with seeking investment. He approached potential investors, pitching his vision with the same passion and conviction that had impressed the Starbucks founders years earlier. However, his path was paved with skepticism and rejection. Many investors, unfamiliar with the Italian espresso bar culture and unconvinced by Schultz's belief in its potential appeal to the American market, were hesitant to back his venture. They questioned the viability of his business model, citing the relatively low coffee consumption rates in America compared to Europe. Schultz, however, refused to be deterred. He believed wholeheartedly in his vision and was determined to find investors who shared his passion and entrepreneurial spirit. He refined his pitch, emphasizing the unique selling points of his concept, the emphasis on quality, the handcrafted nature of the beverages, and the potential to create a welcoming and social atmosphere. As Il Giornale flourished, a twist of fate presented itself to Howard Schultz, an opportunity that would forever alter his journey and redefine Starbucks. The founders of Starbucks decided to sell their 6 stores and roasting facility. This news sent ripples through the Seattle coffee scene, and for Schultz, it was a moment charged with emotion and possibility. Here was the company that had ignited his passion for coffee, now within his reach. The prospect of acquiring Starbucks and merging it with his own brand was both exhilarating and daunting. Acquiring Starbucks required a substantial financial investment, testing the limits of his resources and investors' confidence. The market was still dominated by mass-produced brands. Transforming Starbucks into a global brand required unwavering belief in his vision, a willingness to take risks, and a relentless drive to succeed. Yet, for Schultz, the opportunity was too significant to ignore. It was a chance to reunite with the brand that had first captured his imagination, to breathe new life into its legacy, and to introduce his vision of Italian-inspired coffeehouse culture to a wider audience. He was determined to seize this moment, to navigate the complexities of the acquisition, and to embark on a journey that would transform Starbucks into a global icon. Securing the necessary funds to acquire Starbucks was no small feat. Schultz, armed with his belief in the brand, approached investors with a compelling proposition. He painted a vivid picture of his vision for Starbucks, emphasizing quality and community. His passion resonated with investors, and in 1987, Schultz acquired Starbucks for $3.8 million. He merged Il Giornale with Starbucks, uniting the brands under one name. Schultz embarked on a journey to transform Starbucks into a global phenomenon. Section 1. Brewing an Empire: The Starbucks Expansion Strategy. With a clear vision and a refined brand identity, Howard Schultz embarked on an ambitious expansion strategy, transforming Starbucks from a regional favorite into a national and eventually global coffeehouse giant. His approach was methodical and strategic, carefully selecting locations and ensuring that each new store maintained the high standards of quality and customer experience that were becoming synonymous with the Starbucks brand. Schultz understood that replicating the success of the original Starbucks stores required more than just brewing great coffee. It was about recreating an atmosphere, a feeling of warmth and connection. He prioritized creating inviting spaces, incorporating comfortable seating, warm lighting, and the intoxicating aroma of freshly brewed coffee to create a third place where customers could relax, socialize, or simply escape the hustle and bustle of daily life. He also recognized the importance of adapting to local tastes and preferences. While espresso-based beverages were at the heart of the Starbucks experience, Schultz encouraged regional variations and seasonal offerings to cater to diverse palates. This flexibility, this willingness to adapt while staying true to the core values of quality and craftsmanship, proved to be a key factor in Starbucks' widespread appeal. The expansion was swift, yet calculated. Starbucks stores began to pop up in major cities across the United States, each new location meticulously chosen to maximize visibility and accessibility. Schultz's strategy focused on high-traffic areas, from bustling downtown streets to suburban shopping centers, ensuring that Starbucks became an integral part of the daily routines of countless Americans. Section 2. Beyond the Bean Innovation Fuels the Coffee Revolution. Starbucks' rapid expansion was fueled by quality and customer experience. Howard Schultz understood that innovation was key. He introduced the Frappuccino in 1995, inspired by a trip to Los Angeles. It became a cultural phenomenon, revolutionizing coffee consumption. Schultz also recognized the demand for convenience and personalization. Innovations like the Starbucks card and mobile app transformed customer interactions. These innovations fostered loyalty and enhanced the Starbucks experience. Section 3. Cultivating connection. Building a community one cup at a time. Beyond coffee, Starbucks creates a sense of community, a place to connect and belong. Howard Schultz envisioned Starbucks as a third place, fostering connection and conversation. He championed social causes and ethical sourcing, making a positive impact. Schultz believed businesses should be forces for good, instilling this ethos in Starbucks. Section 1. Navigating the rapids, steering Starbucks through turbulent waters. Howard Schultz's reign at Starbucks faced many challenges. Despite global expansion, early 2000s hurdles tested its resilience. Slowing growth, increased competition, and a loss of magic threatened Starbucks. Rapid expansion came at a cost. Growth overshadowed quality and customer experience. Standardization diluted Starbucks' unique appeal. The coffee market became crowded with competitors. New players offered their own specialty coffee experiences. Established brands elevated their offerings. Starbucks had to defend its position. A perceived loss of soul was concerning. Starbucks seemed more focused on transactions than the human experience. Customers felt like numbers, losing the personalized service. Under Howard Schultz's renewed leadership, Starbucks embarked on a journey to rekindle its passion for coffee and restore its connection with employees and customers. Schultz closed all U.S. stores for barista retraining, emphasizing quality and exceptional customer service. The retraining focused on precision, consistency, and passion in crafting each beverage. Schultz addressed the over-reliance on automation, encouraging baristas to engage with customers. He reminded them they were ambassadors of the Starbucks brand, creating a welcoming atmosphere. Howard Schultz's journey from Brooklyn to a global coffee empire is a testament to vision, perseverance, and belief in the human spirit. He transformed a simple bean into a cultural phenomenon, symbolizing connection and community. Schultz's story reminds us that success is a journey, filled with challenges and moments of doubt. His willingness to take risks and stay true to his values inspires entrepreneurs everywhere. True leadership is about empowering others and fostering collaboration. Schultz's legacy goes beyond the green mermaid logo and countless cups of coffee. He redefined coffeehouses as gathering places for connection and belonging. His commitment to quality and skilled baristas elevated the coffee experience. Schultz's belief in social responsibility showed businesses could promote positive change. Howard Schultz's journey with Starbucks offers a wealth of insights and lessons that extend far beyond business. His story is a testament to dreaming big, embracing risk, and staying true to one's values. Schultz made bold decisions, stepping outside his comfort zone to pursue his vision. He left a secure job, introduced espresso-based beverages, and acquired Starbucks. His willingness to take risks was driven by a deep belief in his vision. Schultz's story highlights the importance of perseverance and unwavering belief. He faced rejection, skepticism, and the challenge of reviving a struggling company. Yet he remained committed to his values and vision for Starbucks. His story is a testament to the indomitable spirit within each of us.